Hi everyone, Victoria here, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own hydrosol that is 100% natural and has no alcohol or other preservatives added to it. Before we go into the practical part of this tutorial, I want to mention a few things about hydrosols. They are also called hydrolates or flower waters and widely offered for sale. Just to make you aware of what you are buying out there, please check my blog for more information about it. I will leave the link for it below this video. So, hydrosols. The proper hydrosols are distilled from raw botanical materials such as plants, flowers, seeds, berries, roots, tar resins, and so on and so forth. There is hydrosols that have been steam distilled solely for hydrosol purposes. They are the ones of the best quality, and that the one we'll be making today. And they're the ones that been made during the essential oil distillation process. And how you probably already guessed, the essential oil part had been already removed from them. They are still very good, don't get me wrong here, but they are less potent than the ones that has been distilled solely for hydrosol purposes. Another thing that I want to mention here is the stuff that is called floral water. This one is the tricky one because it is hard to know what is really being sold under this name. It could be the hydrosol made as byproduct from essential oil distillation, or, and in vast majority of cases is, just a blend of essential oils with distilled water. Well, in this case, it still has the beneficial properties of essential oil that's been used in the blend, but it significantly limits the therapeutic use of it. There is another type of floral water as well, and that one could be only used as the room spray or so, because it's made from distilled water blended with artificial fragrances, which means that one has no therapeutic benefits for use at all. Now when you've got a brief idea of what the hydrosol is, we are moving into the practical part of making it. I know there is various ways of making distillate or hydrosol on YouTube, but I want to share with you the way I'm making it. I'm using steamer, just a cheap steamer, nothing special. Ideally, it made when the herbs are not touched by boiling water, but only by steam. So here we have our first layer where the water goes. Don't put too much water. It should be double water than the actual raw ingredient. Then second layer will be our raw ingredient. It could be fresh or dried herbs, spices, and even resins. Today I'm making green coffee hydrosol, and it's a bit tricky because coffee is fine grinded and it could end up messy. So to avoid it, I place it in the large organza bag, and that. Place it on our second layer, and then I have another organza bag flat under it, so it will be used as the double filter. And then I put some more coffee on top of it. So here is 250 grams of green coffee and roughly half liter of water. So then the third layer goes on top of it, and this is for our collector. So this will be the collector for our ready product. It goes in the middle, and just the clear bowl goes on top of it. It all been sanitized, just the outer part of it been sanitized with the surgical spirit, and the collector been sanitized with the surgical spirit as well. So the collector should be half centimeter lower than the bottom of our lid or our top bowl, because the distillate will be dripping into the collector. So what we do next, we just put on the high setting. My high setting is 6, so the heat I'm put up to the 6 for water to start boiling. And in the meantime, what I'm doing, I'm just pouring the cold, very cold water into the top bowl. Some people using ice for it, but I think the ice cold water or very cold water will be okay, because ice could be a bit too much. Although it's up to you. If you think you want to use ice, but I'm doing this way, so I'm just showing you the way I'm doing it. So yeah, we have to wait now up till when the water start boiling. So as you can see, the boiling process is already started, so we reduce the heat setting to medium. My medium will be 4, so just leave at this heat, and you can see how it drops on the bottom, gathering up. So this is our distillate or hydrosol, and it's just going straight into the collector. So now we can see through, and the collector is already full. So what we're doing now, we're not lifting the bowl because you can scald your hands. We're just removing it from the fire or from the heat. I'm taking water off the top bowl and just let it stay and for maybe 10-15 minutes until it cools down and steam stop evaporating. So that's when we will be removing the top bowl off. So when the bowl is cool enough to be lifted, just lift it and let the collector cool down, because it's burning hot. You don't want to scald your hands, so leave it for another 10-15 minutes until you can actually touch it. So now the collector is okay to be lifted without burning my hand, and I just pour it in the glass jug. Jug been sanitized with the surgical spirit, so just place the collector back. Put it back and turn the heat on. Just put on the medium heat. Place the bowl back and add the cold water into it. And let the process start again. So we repeat the same procedure until the water on the bottom part completely evaporated. I collected 400 milligrams of the Hydrolat or Hydrosol, and I will pour it in the bottle, which been labeled and dated. bottle been sterilized, well, sanitized with surgical spirit a few days ago, so it's nice and dry now. Just pour in the bottle, and this must be kept in the fridge. What left, I will freeze it. So it's been labeled as well. Tie the top. And that goes in the freezer. You can use it anytime when you need it. So that was it. Hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, and I will bring you more useful info in my future videos. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm very glad to be useful, and blessed be!